you ever wanted to change the world? I'm going to tell you the story of a kid who never put himself in their shoes. It was always everything about himself. He believed that if he didn't exist, no one else would exist. When he was only 10 years old, he decided that he wanted to change the world. He didn't know how. He just knew that he wanted to have an impact on everyone's lives. Just a little bit. And he fight for it. When he was 14, he started to learn HTML and developed his first website. By the age of 17, he started his own business. When he was 21, he flew to a foreign country where he didn't know anyone. He had no job. He just had the dream. So he went there and he done alright. When he was 25, he had already lived in 4 different countries. And everything that this kid would do, he would do just fine. Everything that he would propose himself to do, he would accomplish. But all these things that he was doing only depended of himself. And when he was 21, he understood that if by that time he didn't change that many people's lives, he would probably have a bad time accomplish that in his life. So he decided to start asking their friends to help him and be like, hey, would you like to help me changing the world? And people would be like, well, why don't we just drink a beer instead? It's not really hard when we ask anyone to change the world. So his dream started to fade. My dream started to fade. I was that kid, and I believed that I was going to change the world. But I was getting out of time. So instead of that, I decided that I would rather change less people's lives in a more meaningful way. So in the last years, I changed 3 things in the way that I deal with the others. I started to listen to other people, caring about what they are saying, listening to their story, being genuine about what they are telling me. Another thing that I've also done is started to praise more. When someone does something well, I reach them and say, thanks, well done, congrats. Another thing that I've done as well was to be curious about where people came from. What are they doing now? What are their dreams, where they want to go? And by doing this, I started to make an impact on people. It was so easy for me. But people were actually coming to me and thanking me for that. And with that, I was feeling great. I was feeling powerful. I was feeling really, really nice. And suddenly, the dream that I had about changing the world was getting back in place. And in order to achieve that, today I'm actually launching a podcast where I listen to people in an industry that I know well, the beer industry, and my objective is precisely that. Listen to them. Listen to their stories, the words that they have to say. Praise them. I'm going to talk